the one thing that we've discovered, in a sense, I think I had this in the beginning, but not really understanding it, is that anything that you pull from the inside has a communication. And for someone working in the arts, it's almost like something gets stirred in the inside that you're trying to earth. And you're trying to give it some kind of expression. And so you as the artist, in order to get it on the inside, you have to listen. Or you have to be at least willing to hear. The Lord's amazing at what he'll do in order to get our attention so that we get it, that we get something. But then it demands the response. But to watch people view the response, you begin to realize, especially a difficult statement, a shocking statement, where you have Israelis that will come into the space of the fountain and they'll say to you, you've taken the two hardest things in our history and you've put them at the same table. This is insane. And I've examined, because when that was said, it was said with a lot of emotion. And I thought, at the same table, when an Israeli says that, that's two people speaking to each other. There's a communication going on. When they say, this is insane, I began to think, okay, this is not an insult, it's an expression of their shock, in a sense. And you begin to realize, one of the things I've seen with the Jewish people is that a lot of times their intellect is in a very tight frame. It could be a religious intellect, it could be a business intellect, it could be a high-tech intellect, but it's a frame. And within that frame, they hold all of their ways of thinking. If something goes outside that frame, it's deemed as being insane. But it's not, a lot of times for them, it's not something alien or an enemy. They're curious, so they step out to get a resource to try and understand what that is. It almost drives them to curiosity. And so in a sense with the fountain, the art is a communication that bypasses the intellect and it touches a place in the heart. And a lot of people don't communicate out of their heart. They communicate always out of their intellect. And so you watch someone that for the first time or within that moment, they're speaking out of their heart. It becomes very prophetic. It becomes very deep. It's amazing.